Hi guys, my name is Meads. This is going to be a review for the figurized standard. We have the final form Frieza. Right. So I just recently built Goku. Goku is awesome, for the most part. And let's go to the next guy, and they pick Frieza, which actually kind of works out. Have something to go against Goku. So here we go. And as we can see on the box, again, kind of shows you the inner workings of the joints, as well as we get this bonus card here, which is a cool collectible. Here we have a few things here, the different fighting poses, which is great. And seems like we're getting effect parts as well as that stand. I think it's shown here. There we go. This retails about 2,200 yen, a little cheaper than Goku's. I wonder if just if you get less parts. Well, Frieza is smaller than Goku. And I think in terms of that design, it's a little simpler. It doesn't have that crazy hair. But that's pretty much it for the box. Let's do a quick unboxing before I assemble the figure. Or the mold kit. Well, it becomes a figure afterwards. So we have the card here. Oh, it looks really cool. I like that pose. So they get some stuff on the back there. The sticker sheet has some purple, black, and I think there was some kind of white. Kind of hard to see from this. And we can see different colors. It's the lighter shade of purple, or the indigo. Well, this is the indigo part. Nice color. We have the red here. That might be for the eyes, for what it looks like. Oh, that face, really nice. So that's that. You got the base here. You get the effect parts and the other side of different parts of his body, I guess. We got the instruction booklet here. Pretty much the same as Goku's. There we go. So this one, I don't think we need to do much of paint, but they give you a color guide just in case. So that's great. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and assemble this. Alright, we got the two here. We got the figurized, the mold kit on the left, and we have the figure arts, or the action figure here on the right here. And a few differences we're already seen from Goku, that the figurized, the mold kit, are a bit bigger than the action figures. And also the color scheme a little bit different. So here he is a bit more purplish. He has that like a tint all over his body, as opposed to this one. Although, who knows, we might get the premium color edition of the final form of Frieza. Well, not really his final form, but aside from the golden Frieza. But who knows, we might get something similar to this. They're doing one for sale, so yeah. But anyways, yeah, it's a bit different. And this is the mold kit, a lot lighter. Alright, let's take a closer look. Alright, so we have Frieza here. But before we continue our articulation, I just want to go over the stickers. So again, this is the sticker which we kind of glanced at the unboxing. There's a little bit of it. The first one, the black circle, goes onto the ears here. And another for the alternate face here. I chose not to go with that, or opted not to, since I've seen some images and I actually just like it just the way without it. I did paint a little bit inside, which I'll go over in a bit, kind of give it a bit of a highlight. So I did that. Otherwise, the white part here is for the teeth. This is for the alternate face, which is all purple. You gotta put that in or paint it yourself. It's a little bit tricky since it's a bit in there, but nonetheless doable. There we go. Otherwise, like Goku, the red there is the red plastic, which is really nice. The whole eye thing is the plastic parts. Otherwise, the last piece of the stickers is this pink, and they're basically for the toenails right here. Again, I opted to just paint it. It looks a bit better when you paint it, and as well as you're going to be painting quite a bit more if you want to go for extra details, like the fingernails here. Definitely needs some paint, and even on the thumb here, I've just went ahead and paint that. I don't use Modeler's paint. I actually use Crafts paint, the one the cheaper kind. For the sole reason that I paint inside my bedroom. I don't really have a place at my house where I can have a boot or proper ventilation. I don't have that, and I don't like to have toxic fumes in my bedroom. So I use this. If you're looking for something, this is probably easy to get. I just go to any hobby store or craft store. This is Deco Art. This is the Regal Purple or Violet Royale by it's a Crafter's acrylic. Very cheap. Probably get them like $1 something for a bottle, and this will last you quite a bit. And it's a nice touch up for purple. This works quite well for my Frieza. And other than I've painted on that, I just put a top coat of the clear floor polish, the Pledge or Feature, which I use for tightening joints. So it works. It's a nice gloss finish, and you want to get those fingernails nice and glossy. Anyways, that's that part. Let's go over articulation. Alright, so articulation wise, we have the neck here. It's double jointed. Again, this model kit doesn't have any polycaps if you're familiar with Gunpla, so certain parts it's a little bit, it's a little stiff, but it works. We get a little bit of a neck articulation going down, going up. There we go. Not too bad. Then you got your shoulder here. You do have that swivel that you can extend that out here. And an airplane is just passing by. Sorry about that. Alright, so you have the shoulder articulation here, and you can move this around, and you can move that up. So basically there's a hinge there and a ball joint. It's actually quite nice. This works quite well. You have your elbow bend, which is double jointed, fairly good. You have your bicep swivel there, really nice. And you have your ball jointed wrist there. Yeah, so fairly good. Now for the abdomen, you have basically a ball joint there as well, and towards the waist you can swivel that around. Then you got your feet here, or I'm sorry, not feet, the waist. You got the waist here. You got that swivel there as well, which is great. You can move this up. You do have that kind of like the figure arts waist joint where you can move it down, so it gives you a little bit more articulation there. Or just makes your figure a little taller. Oh, this is the bulk. What else we got here? We got the knee. The knee is double jointed, but depending on which one you bend first, it will get stuck. But if you bend the top one further, there we go. So you get that knee articulation. It's not too bad. I mean, there is a bit of gaps there, but overall, it looks great. Then you have your you actually kind of have like a bowl joint here for your feet. Now this one doesn't come with alternate feet, which we've seen on the figure arts. So you just have this flat one. It'll be nice, but then again, we don't really need that extra. So I wouldn't mind that we're just getting this. Although it would be cool if those feet were articulated, but the bottom part is one solid piece. Yeah, so the feet itself is only 2 parts put together. But nonetheless, it's great. I like it. Alright, so we got that part. Other than that, we got the tail. Tail has kind of like this extended part here. It's actually for this thing. It's a connection to the base. As you see, there is no peg connection on him, which might be a good thing. So you just put it on there, and you can attach your Tamashii stage on that. Which is kind of cool that they went with that route. Now for the tail, let me see if I can get this out here. Whoops. Well, actually, you can pop that out easily. Reenact certain scenes from Dragon Ball. Or Dragon Ball Z. Alright, so let's put that back in there. Alright, so for the tail, you got that swivel part there. Now, it would be nice if there was a swivel part here, but they didn't. So the next one is right here actually. So there's a swivel part there. And again, 2 segment before they added another one. So 3 points from here, here, and there. Would be nice if they actually added more, but you know, for the most part, this kind of gives you a stand. And this post here, you can have a way for him to stand properly without any support, so that's great. Otherwise, you can flail this around and do certain poses that you want to, even that. So it's not too bad for a tail, and it actually kind of works out. It gives you a bit more I guess posability compared to the figure arts, so that's really great. I like that. Although on this part here, I don't think you're getting much. Yeah, I mean, you kind of see that. I wish there was a ball joint here, but I mean, you kind of get some, but not quite. Anyways, that's it for the tail. And I think I've pretty much shown as much as I can. Moving on, let's go with the face. So I mentioned before, there is an alternate face. We just pop this out here. Put this on here. And now we got this face here. Now, I find this face a little wacky. Just looking how the pupils are looking up. Well, he does look crazy, which I think at this point he is. So, you got that. We're just gonna pop this out. We're gonna replace it with this. I'll alternate the hand here. There we go. And other than this, which I've already shown, you have this other pair of hands, which is the open hand or key blast hand here. So that's pretty much it for the hands. It's a bit, I wish there was more, but for his attacks, you know, that's pretty much all we need. So there's another clear part here, which goes here. Kind of goes onto the wrist. There we go. I kind of wish the figure arts has that. Then you have your death ball here. There is a peg connection, just goes in there. Actually, I can't remember if the figure arts has this. It might have, man, I can't remember now. It's been a while. But anyways, you have that effect part, which is great. So you can have him like a so that's really cool to have. Really nice. Other than that, there is another effect part, and it's great that they're giving us more than one. So for the other one, let's see if we can just have him stand here. There we go. So this one is kind of like his death beam, which is right here. Nice effect part. Really great. And for this, you have your stand here. Now for the stand, they've kind of modified it, because before you have this connection here, which works for the Kamehameha effect part. You still have this little connector here, but on this one they give you a separate one. So this tray for the clear parts is actually different from Goku's. This one connects here, and that works quite well. I like that. And depending on the height, let's see here, maybe we'll go a little bit higher. So basically there are kind of like notches here. It's not the best, but it works. So you just kind of move up there and just get it aligned. There is a little bit of a hole there where you can get the finger in a little bit, just a little bit. There we go. And you got a really nice effect part for that. This death beam, which is cool. I like it. And let's see him. Let's get him in a nicer pose. Get that crazy look. There we go. Alright. Alright, so we have Goku here as well. I'm using a Tamashii Stage Act Trident, which allows you to place 3 figures or model kits at one time. Although there is a Trident Plus coming out, which you can have 5. Yeah, and I think it's just perfect for this. Yeah, and starting a new collection here with the figure eyes, and I have to say it's great. Frieza is quite an amazing for the mold kit, and it's basically after you build it, you get a figure, and that's really great. Very postable, and it's pretty much kind of similar to the figure arts, which is right here. Less being ridiculously expensive now or hard to get, but the mold kits, they're roughly probably around $25. I got mine from Tatsu Hobby. I'll provide the link down below if you're looking to getting one. And I think that's pretty much it for this review. Again, I highly recommend trying out the Figure Eyes. They're great mold kits, especially if you're a big fan of Dragon Ball and you just want to get them for a reasonable price. And even then, it's a great way to get into building mold kits. It's a fun hobby. I find it really relaxing and quite fun. You basically create your own action figure, and it's really cool. Anyways, that's about it. You got questions? Let me know. So until then, this is Meads. Thanks for watching.